All right, guys, we are back with the Edison format finals at Epik Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Randy on the left playing Diva Hero Beat versus myself on the right playing Vayu Turbo. Yes, back on Vayu after playing Black Wings for a while, so we'll see how I do. This tournament was just 3 rounds, single elimination, so Randy currently has 7 wins on the channel. Now, all 6 of his 7 wins came in Edison with Vayu, and then he did win once in Tengu format. So yeah, if he wins here today, he'll get his 8th win and first win in Edison with a different deck. So he starts out by Stratos and upstarting. It's funny is the only reason Randy's even playing this deck because he thought he lost this deck. He finally found it, so he decided to play it here today. So I upstart him. We both upstart each other. Yeah, I think Hero Beat, which is a deck that I've played a lot in the past, definitely needs upstart because the deck can be a little bricky. So here he MSTs my Mirror Force. And yeah, see, I moved a lot of my QCRs to my to my Blackwing deck. That's why I have a common Mirror Force in there. I haven't moved them all because I don't know what deck I'm going to play with moving forward. Usually after a big event, I'll switch decks. I think I said this in the previous video. Okay, so he hits. And it is not Hamster, it is Necro Gardener. And here comes Diva. Diva, bring out Gilman, Synchro with Gilman. Into Android, probably, especially if he has Honest, he's going to go into Android. And he's going to be at 96. Yeah, so he goes for Magical Android. There's a little bit of a glare here, so you can't see it. All right, so plus 600. Yeah, I'm supposed to film on the other side of the room, but unfortunately, sometimes like there's other people playing other games there, so it can be tough. All right, so Randy has a Spark. Yeah, I see the Honest there in his hand, which I anticipated he had. Okay, so I summon Gale, half the Android, and run over the Android for 100. So we're at 95 to 9,000. Set 1, pass to Randy. Okay. So here comes Alias. Yeah, so I won't be able to block both those attacks. So he attacks with Stratos. I let it go, take 500. Attack with Alias, so no response. So we're at 66 to 95. Randy's got Spark and a trap card. Will he set all his trap cards? So he decides to set 2. In case I set an MST or something smart. Okay, so T set pass. So end phase, he's going to Spark my monster. It is Hamster. Draws for Spark, draw for turn. All right, so here comes Ocean. I'm at 65. So I decide to bottomless the Ocean because honestly, my hand's not that good. And I don't want him to start plussing my bouncing back at Stratos and then popping my back row. So yeah, I felt like I kind of had to bottomless there. Plus, I mean, he has Waters in his graveyard. I guess I could have held the bottomless for a miracle, but he's just going to beat me down because I remember this tournament was 2 days ago. Not even 2 days, a day and a half ago, so it's really fresh in my memory. So yeah, Randy's deck is on like the 6 draw. I think he's playing triple upstart and 6, at least 3 draw traps, maybe 6. Which I don't like 6 with upstart. I think 3 upstart, 3 draw traps is good enough. Because then you draw too many. When you play the full 6 copies, you're drawing way too many. You're going to draw a jar off a jar. Yeah, Randy's on 6. All right, so here comes Alias. So Alias attack into my Raikou. So now I must decide. Okay, so I choose to get rid of his back row. Oppression, Upstart, and Armageddon Knight. Now he hits me directly for 18. So I'm at 3K. And now Randy's got Miracle, Honest. Yeah, his hand's really good. Like I said this in the past, I love this deck, the Diva Hero Beat deck. Heck, I got top 8 at the Edison Showdown 4, or Edison Showdown 2, and maybe I would have won if I didn't get sharked game 1. And here he sets 2. Normal summon Sirocco. Attack the alias for 100. So 94 to 3,000. Pass to Randy. So Ab-Zero attack. And yeah, I'm forced to Necro. Now Randy sets the third back row. Yeah, I'm playing from behind this entire game. Yeah, Randy drew really well. Here comes Charge, Milgores, Burial, and Greffer. Search the Raikou off Charge. So I'm at 3K. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to mill a Vayu there with the Charge, but... So I decided to tribute for Kai's because I probably won't have another shot to tribute for it. So banish the Ab-Zero. And have Raikou. He's at 3K. So another upstart. Alright, that's good. I can maybe fight out of this. Summon Honest. Poke for 11. Bounce Honest. Set a 4th back row. So now I set the Raikou. Randy knows I have the Raikou. So how will he out my Raikou? Here comes Jar. Summon Alias. Spark. I mean, he knows it's Raikou most likely, so he draws. I'm at 29. Hearing normal summon, so he passes. And I just pick up my cards. So the reason I picked up my cards is I just realized, you saw Cyber Dragon in my hand. I realized that I had my side deck. I forgot to side out from the other match. So, yeah, this stuff happens at locals. So, it was because we went straight, like I finished my semifinals match, forgot to side out, and we went straight to the finals. And had I caught it, usually at locals, if you catch it in your opening hand, like I'll let my opponents, and just shuffle your hand. It's fine. But if it happens mid to late game, some people keep playing, and some people will concede. I think I was gonna lose that game anyway, so it didn't really matter. But once I saw I drew a side card, I was like, it's gonna look a little sketchy if I special summon a Cyber Dragon against Randy because it's pretty good in this matchup. So I was kind of like, I'll just concede here. All right, so I charge, milled Rug, Mirror Force. I actually don't like Rug anymore against Hero B. I thought it was good because you could hit Stratos and 3 Diva. And they play multiple Stratos, but if you don't draw it turn 1, like they're almost always going to summon Stratos turn 1 on you. Yeah, see, he summoned it turn 1. Like, I mean, they play 1 Stratos, wrote a minimum 2 E-Call. So they play what? 1, 3, 4 copies of Stratos. Some play 5. So yeah, he's going to open Stratos turn 1 a lot of the time. So that's how I feel with the Rug. I'm going to stop siding it against them. Because if I don't draw it in my open hand, it's pretty bad. Like, yeah, you can stop Diva, but it's just not worth it. It can be dead a lot of the times, too, so. I just haven't faced Diva Hero Beat in a while. Like, the only time I can remember playing against that deck, I've played, like, Creighton, he played it, and I remember I played against one guy playing Hero Beat at RBTLA, but it's not a deck I get much practice against. No one plays it online, so I bottomless the Cyber Dragon. Then he summons Diva. Like I said, man, when it's Diva Hero B deck, once it gets... But like the only good news is that Randy just hasn't drawn any back rows. Yeah, he just told me I'm going for Android attack. I mean, I'm playing Vayu. He's not like you're afraid of Kalut. Okay, I think Randy has Solemn and Gores. See, this is one of the things why I hate Gores. Because sometimes you want to set, like, Randy probably wants to set that Solemn, but since he has Gores, he can't set it. I was talking to OG Gary Yu, and he mentioned that he looks at Gores as a trap card, which is 100% truth. He says Gores he considers it a trap card, and when he told me that, I'm gonna start considering it a trap card when I'm building my decks. I used to look at it as a monster, but nah, not anymore. It's definitely a trap card. Because you can't just normal... I mean, you could tribute summon it, but how often do you tribute summon Gores in Vayu or Blackwing? It hardly ever happens. Unless if you like brain control, that's like the only time you really tribute summon for. But even then, why would you want to tribute summon for Gores? It does come up occasionally, like if you have to get rid of a dupe frog or something, but All right, so Randy sets after he summons the alias. Right, 83 to 52. So like if your deck plays a lot of traps, like let's say you play like 13 or something, you should consider Gorge a 14th trap. Right, so alias attack my hamster, so hamster effect. So Randy probably thought I set Raikou, but I don't want to set Raikou and then mill my other Raikou and my hamster's dead. So there's Gorge at the bottom of the deck. So 83-52. I don't know about this matchup. I think in this matchup, it just comes down to if the Hero B player draws Spark. But like a lot of times, you're kind of forced to Spark their Raikous and their sets. But it's not like a bad. I don't know about this matchup. Like it's Vayu. I know Vayu's favored from what I've heard, but I think it's just I would say Vayu's favored. But Hero B can definitely beat it. Right, so he mills Armageddon. I mill Armageddon Knight and my Dark Arm Great. So Raikou pop the alias. 83-52. Yeah, because I know Randy plays a lot of jars, so that's why I was kind of like I don't want to pop his back rows. It's just not worth it. So Arma send Vayu. Randy cuts. So 16. So we're at 67-52. Like I'm just one debating. Okay, do you have the Gores or not? Sorry, not the Gores. The Spark. That's why I flipped the Raikou. All right, so now Randy sets a third back row. Come on, man. Where's my heavy? Here comes good old Allure. Yeah, I haven't moved all my QCRs back to the Vayu deck. Because, I still don't know what deck I'm going to play moving forward. So I drew the Gores. Get rid of the Gores. Switch Raikou to defense. Attack with Arma. So he Hero Blasts my Arma. Grabs back Alias. Set, pass. Randy's still holding on to that Solemn. Oh, he's got Heavy Storm too. Oof. Not looking good for your hero. I still remember one guy said he always roots against me whenever I say that. Alright, Alias, attack over Raikou. So I might flip the Raikou again and pop his. Alright, so I have to Rhoda first. Ah, yes. I remember this game. Now, again, I haven't played Vayu since YCS Houston. So that was Houston was April. It's like a month. And I sided out my Necrogardna because I didn't think it would be that good in this matchup. But yeah, I probably should never side that card out. I'm so used to having it in my deck that I was holding the Rhoda. And then I realized, oh, crap, I sided it out. Yeah, that should have been Necrogardna. I should have kept it in, but... Hey, I mean, mistakes happen. It's cool. I just was looking at what I wanted to slide in like 6 cards, so probably one of those rugs should have been Necrogardna. Yeah, I probably next time I'm not gonna side pooling in the rug at all. I'll keep in Necro and like side in something else. All right, so poke him first, 52. So and okay, so he Yadas. Okay, so he's planning to drop the Gores. Yada, Compulse. I think this causes a replay, as what I told. You can see here, I'm going to tell him that. Yeah, you can see here, that's why we're kind of slowing down, because I told him it causes... Yeah, you can see I'm telling him it causes a replay. But I think I told him I'm still going to attack anyway. Yeah, I told him I'm going to attack anyway. I mean, once he did that Compulse play, like, I know you have Gores. So, I mean, I didn't see Heavy Storm coming. It probably didn't matter. I mean, this is just probably game. Yep. Hey, Randy's so used to playing Vayu. You could just tell, and that's game. He had Solemn Diva. I was not winning that game anyway. All right, so Randy with his 8th win on the channel. Where does that put him at? With 8 wins? I think he's tied the Tiger King Javi in wins now. Yep. 8. So that puts him at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, ties with the Javi for the sixth most wins on the channel. And yeah, we haven't seen anyone win with Diva Hero B in the while. I can't remember who the last person was. It's just everyone stopped playing it. Like, I remember like more than a year ago, maybe like early 2024, late 2023. A lot of people went with that deck because everyone at my locals was playing it because it kind of like a lot of people were on Blackwing, and then Hero B kind of has a good match. I'd say a favorable matchup against Blackwings, and there was a time when there was a lot of GB players, and I remember I switched to Hero Beat, and I won quite a few tournaments at that time with Hero Beat because I was beating the GB players. Anyways, congrats to Randy. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. Next up, we got the Players Championship. This is Players Championship number 5. And the last Players Championship was hat format, but this time we're back on Edison. Randy will be competing in that one. So will I and a few others. Ryan I, Joey Lynch, Donnell. And yeah, stay tuned for that one. And check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.